guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy and this is my garden. Alrighty y'all, fall is quickly approaching and things are dying in the garden that needs to get out. And I still have a lot of veggies that are producing, like the tomatoes and peppers. Surprisingly, they're doing extremely well, which I am not complaining about. But today we're gonna do a ton of harvesting in this video. I know I told you guys in my last video, you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of harvesting videos in the next couple of days or week or so. So, you know, bear with me as we harvest the garden. Today is all about harvesting. I'm watering my garden right now as we are filming this video. So come along, let's get some things done, and I hope you enjoy being here. All right, y'all, let's go see what the garden has to offer. Come along, come along, come along. One look and I breathe. Alrighty, y'all. As you can see, the garden is still looking amazing, and you will still see like some brown, you know, it's looking as green as much as it can, let's say that. But you'll still see some brown because there's a lot of things that are dying, like some of the tomatoes. I think they're preparing, you know, to be done soon, even though they're still producing. I still have a ton of green tomatoes that are ripening. Like this is my jute leaf plant that I haven't harvested yet, but the next video is definitely going to be harvesting this jute leaf because it has definitely done its thing and it is time to harvest it for sure. It's been time to harvest it, but I just hadn't gotten to it because everything else in the garden this summer was just, you know, had me so busy, and I neglected this one. But either way, you know, it's still edible. So the next video will definitely be harvesting this jute leaf for sure. But before we start harvesting, I want to go and show you guys the watermelons that I create, you know, the support for it, the hammocks. Y'all, do you see how big this thing is? I feel like this thing grew overnight. It is so big and heavy now. It got me really scared that like I need something sturdier than this, but I think this is good though, because it held that other really heavy watermelon, so I think this is good. But y'all, look at how big this thing got. I am so excited. I really am praying that it gets ready in time before fall is officially here. I'm really hoping that it ripens on the inside. Look at this one. Y'all, look at how big this one is. And then this one right here, this one is big too, but it's not as big as those other two. And the crazy thing is, these two were the ones that started to develop first. And then here's this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this anti-hose off of this and just let it rest in here, because it's a little hot in here and I don't want it to feel like it's cooking the watermelon. So I'm definitely gonna cut this off and just let it stay in this one. All right, y'all, let's go get some harvesting done before they all start falling off. Also, let me give you guys a little cantaloupe peek. See what it looks like right now. This is the cantaloupe right here. Oh, these are getting really big. They're getting big. Okay, it's getting big. But yep. Oh, this is looking like it might fall out of this pantyhose. I need to come and fix this up here before it fall out. It gets ripe and that would be tragic. Yeah, I need to fix this for sure. And then we have that one up there. This one is still pretty small. I feel like this is gonna be the biggest size. I think this is the largest this is gonna get, because it's already showing signs that it's about to be ready in like the next few days, and it's showing signs that this is gonna be the largest, which is so weird because the one that I harvested from here that you guys saw me harvest on my short, it was bigger than this one, and this one was the one that was growing first. So I don't understand what's up with that. And then these two that was here, it came in before these, and these ones look like they're gonna be bigger. So who knows? I'm just happy that I'm getting any this late in the season. I mean, like, we're in mid-September, so I am very proud of these plants for sure. Y'all, of course, I am using my pink little basket for harvesting today. I'm also going to be using this bowl. So today I am taking my kids to a birthday party, and my friend who's hosting a party loves tomatoes. In their culture, they eat a lot of tomatoes, so I'm gonna harvest a lot of these tomatoes and take some for her. So I'm super excited that I'm able to at least share some of these tomatoes. I had so many this year. So many. Yo, look at how high up they are. The funny thing is, when I first put up this trellis, and I was like, how in the world am I going to get like all the way to the top of this when it's time to harvest and when they climb all the way up there? So now I have to use like a chair to try to get up there to harvest my tomatoes. Harvesting the tomatoes off this trellis is so much easier than actually going into my tomato bed that I showed you guys, like my little tomato forest. And that's the one that I'm really dreading going in, and that's the one that have majority of my tomatoes. So I don't know if I'll be able to go in there today, but I'm trying to take as much tomatoes off the vines as possible so they don't split and get rotten, because they already have started splitting. And I don't want too many of them to split. But whew, these tomatoes are so good. I'm gonna take a ton of them to her. Alrighty, y'all, look at all of this. So this is what I've gotten so far. Now let's try to enter the garden, see what's in there. Also, I got 2 of these. They're so cute. Alrighty, let's go check on these okras, see what I can harvest from here. I see some that are already ready. Yes, 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 yes. Look at this. I see a ton of okras, but they're all like this size. So I'm gonna wait until they get a little bigger before I harvest them. But let me just walk around here. Oh, I'm so glad I walked around here. Oh my gosh, look at this big old spider web. What in the world? I don't know if you guys can see this big old spider web, but look at this thing right here. Can you guys even see this? Oh my god, this thing is huge. Now I'm wondering where in the world is the spider. I hope it's not the spider that I put in there. I put a spider in there to kill some of the bugs. I wonder if it got out and over here trying to trap everything. I need to get rid of that. Sorry, Mr. Spider, but I gotta pass. Oh my gosh, there's another one. This is so crazy. There's another one. I see an okra right here. I'm gonna use my shears this time. Make it easier. Spider webs everywhere. And I saw somewhere someone said they know that it's about to be fall when they see spiders everywhere and they start seeing spider webs all over their garden. Is that true? I never knew that. Is that a fun fact? All right, I definitely see a ton of okras, but I don't see anyone that is as mature as I would like it. So yep, I think in the next 2 days I'll be back. All right, this place that I'm dreading. But oh my gosh, I see so much tomatoes on the floor down there. There's so many tomatoes that fell down from in this thing that I need to go and pick up. Actually, I'm not gonna pick it up. Let's get our handy dandy. Alright y'all, I think I've gotten all of the ripe tomatoes from on this side. As you can see, there are still a ton more of green tomatoes, and then it's really hard to even see these tomatoes because they're all being covered by the leaves. So I'm gonna have to come back here and do a lot of pruning to be able to expose some of these tomatoes to see what's going on in here. But I think I'm about to head inside of this tomato nest or whatever you want to call it and harvest the rest of it. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a second and try to hurry up and get up in here, get the rest of these. These are the last ones and they keep falling off. Everything keeps falling off. Ooh, next year I'm gonna have so many volunteer tomatoes in this bed. I don't even know if I should start any tomatoes from seeds because of how many's gonna pop up everywhere. Another year with a surplus of tomatoes seems like it's gonna happen. I have gotten all of the tomatoes and I see a ton of okra that looks ready. So I'm about to go ahead and harvest them. Look at this one right here, y'all. Now this is the perfect size. I know for a fact this one is ready because it's not too big and it's not too small. Compared to the last one that I harvested in my last video, do you see what this looked like? So let me show you the okra test that I did in the other video. So pretty much if you bend the top and it breaks all the way, that means the okra is edible and it is crunchy and fresh. If it does not and it bends instead and don't break all the way off, that means it might have like a straw-like texture and you may not be able to eat it. So let's do the test. Oh my gosh, it is fresh, y'all. Look at this. It came all the way off. Like I didn't have to struggle to take that off. All right, let me put the camera down so I can get the rest of these okras. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at all of these okras that I just got. Can you see? So let's see. And these are like the perfect sizes. I'm super excited I was able to harvest this today because they are the perfect size and I know for a fact they're all edible because of the size. They're all crunchy. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. I am super excited. I'm gonna show you guys like later on my collection of all my okra I've been like harvesting over the summer. I've used a lot of it, but I'm also saving some in a freezer bag. So I'll show y'all, I don't know when, but maybe I'll insert it somewhere in this video and show you guys my little Ziploc bag of okras that I will be using throughout the, I won't say the year because that thing is barely enough to make like a solid okra stew. So alrighty, let's carry on. It seems like it's about to rain in the next hour, so I have to hurry up and try to harvest some of these peppers. But before I do that, look at what's happening right now, guys. Like, look at this. Look at all these peppers that are finally trying to come in. Do you guys remember these peppers right here? Oh my gosh, it's starting to rain. Oh, that is crazy. Oh my goodness, I really might have to postpone this video for tomorrow. So remember early on in the season I kept telling you guys about all the pepper plants that are on this side that were taking their like forever to even form any type of flowers, and it grew like this high and no flowers were even coming. Y'all, look at all the little peppers that are finally coming, and we're in the middle of September. Do you guys think like they're even going to grow? I mean, considering how the weather have drastically dropped, like this week it's in the 70s, and you know peppers really like heat, and the low is in like the low 50s. So I don't know, I'm really sad. I can't believe like they're just now starting to produce. Like, how tragic. Look at all these little flowers that are finally trying to come in now. How tragic. It is what it is, I guess. Let's try to harvest, you know, as much peppers as we can before it starts pouring. I know the weather is saying it's gonna rain, like there's a 90% chance of rain, so I am going to start harvesting right now. I'm super happy for the rain because we really need it. I'm happy for it so I don't have to water these plants. I guess I could have allowed these to get a little bigger, but it's okay. It's okay. Look at these, y'all. Look at this is so freaking cute. Look at these. And you know, these actually got way bigger than this summer, but I'm gonna harvest them at this stage just so that the energy can be put into the other ones that are still a little smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest them. These are the Asian hot peppers. Remember I told you guys that ridiculous story about how in the beginning when they first started to produce, I thought that it wasn't hot because it did not taste hot. It tasted like bell peppers. And then I decided to go ahead and put it in a salad, thinking I was putting bell peppers in my salad. And I almost unalived my husband because it was so freaking spicy, and he put like a whole bit, like a huge amount in his mouth and like chewed it down thinking that, you know, it was bell peppers. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking spicy, y'all. I guess when it says Asian spicy, we should listen to it regardless of if it was spicy or not. When you try it early on, maybe the spice hadn't set in yet, and that was what was going on. I think these like skinny ones are cayenne pepper, and I really wish we had enough time for it to turn red. I hate when this happens. It's like the whole thing came off. Like the pepper plants are so fragile. And look at this. What's going on here? It looks like some type of rot. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys down so I could go ahead and hurry up and harvest these peppers a little faster so that I can get out of here before it actually start pouring. You can see the leaves are kind of wet because it's been like, you know, drizzling. It's like this weird temperature. Look at all these tiny little peppers that are now trying to come in. How crazy is that? Look at all these tiny ones. Like, look at these. Look at these. Isn't this crazy? Man, I wish we still had more time for these to fully develop. It's like hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. All right, y'all, I'm about to put you guys down so I can hurry up and harvest these before, you know, it start pouring down on me, and then that'll be the end of that. But so far this is the amount of peppers we have, so let's go finish up over here because we got more peppers that's like right here as well, and then more peppers over there that we have to get. So let's hurry up, y'all. Woo. bestie.
Martha Lorraine's signature luxurious body butter is packed with all natural skin loving ingredients such as cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and baobab oil. Whipped to perfection, it is lightly made to be easily absorbed into the skin without clogging your pores. This body butter is free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances.
Your new bestie.